let's move on to the Penn State Nittany Lions. This is the most excited I've really been as a Penn State fan in my infancy of being a Penn State fan so far this season.
Can the non-Penn State fan say one thing real quick, and then I'll let you go?
Go ahead. Ahead.
And you know how it's not the team, it's the fans that I can't stand.
Correct. I get it. Yeah.
The Kool-Aid and everything like that. But watching them go down there on the plains and absolutely shit kick Auburn for 4 quarters, half chub, even though it was Penn State. I was like, this is fucking awesome. This is so awesome. Great. Just to watch the SEC team get bent over a table ruthlessly in their own fucking house. And then even more so was that clip on Instagram that I sent you, which the guy was like, welcome to SEC country, Sean Cliff. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, the score is 21-7, bro. Welcome to SEC country. Like, and
bro, it's one thing. It's one thing if an SEC team like Alabama, Georgia, LSU is talking shit, but Auburn fans, shut up. Shut up. Cam Newton and Chris Davis returning the kick 6 was the last time you were relevant. And Penn State with Nicholas Singleton, who is looking like a legitimate heir apparent to that Saquon, Miles Sanders, Kurt Warner running back, legendary mantle. Exactly. There's so many names that I'm forgetting. Listen, I just started being a Penn State fan. Okay, don't kill me. I'm just starting to get the hang of this thing.
Put a plug in that SEC comment too, because when you're done, sorry, I have a comment about what you're saying about Alabama and Georgia to follow up with my thoughts. Like, and you'll agree, we talked about this, but sorry, can continue.
We all know that it does. You don't have to be a Penn State fan to know that this team ride or dies with Sean Clifford and how he performs. And I'll admit, I was very hard on Sean Clifford throughout last season, 2 seasons ago. And now I'm kind of coming around on why Franklin has consistently stuck with him and started him. The biggest difference between this year and last year, number one, health. I think that rib injury or whatever he had was so much worse than he or Franklin is ever going to let on, because of course, why would they ever let on the severity of an injury? That just helps the other team out. Number two, the supporting cast. All due respect to Jahan Dotson and even Parker Washington last year, and Brenton Strange and Kevon Lee, all those starters from last year, and those guys, but 2 of those guys in Strange and Kevon Lee are still here. Parker Washington still here. Those guys have taken such a huge step in development that this is a completely different supporting cast almost compared to last season. And I think combine that with Sean Clifford's experience, his leadership, that 2-minute drive against Purdue in week 1 really lit a spark of belief that this team can win in big moments and that Sean Clifford can really take them over the top. And we're seeing that confidence, that swagger is just oozing out of this team. And I love it. I love it so much. The defense, Jair Brown is flying all over the field. Chop Robinson had some big plays against Auburn. I think he forced a fumble. Abdul Carter, that's who it is.
I was just about to say it. I looked it up for you. No, I didn't want to interject again, though.
Thank you, Abdul Carter. Shout out to Abdul Carter. He's flying all over the field, and he could be the next great Penn State linebacker to come out of State College. Who knows?
Big boy. Jesus.
Massive boy. Would not want to fuck with him at all. And so combine all that.
What's his name? You got what's his name's son too. Don't forget about him. Joey Porter Jr.
The King twins. They've really helped that secondary out tremendously. So when I'm looking at all Penn State's talent, I said this to someone last night. I said this to one of my roommates. I truly believe that Penn State can at least contend for a New Year's Six bowl, if not a college football playoff spot.